Hello everybody, welcome back to Saguenay Valley's ESL Corner. Today we are going to do another grammar segment, notably for two verb tenses that we have in English, the present perfect and the present perfect progressive. Now these two verb tenses, for certain scenarios, certain situations, they can be very similar or also very different. So today I will explain some keywords and the main differences for these two verb tenses. So here we have the present perfect. For the conjugation, we use the auxiliary have or has for the third person singular, and we have a past participle. Example, I have been, I have traveled, she has seen this movie. We also have 6 keywords that we use with present perfect, 2 of them which we also use with present perfect progressive. So, we have the word already, yet, never, and ever. If you want more information for these verb tenses, you can go to our simple past versus present perfect segment, but I will review this briefly. So already we use for an action that is completed in advance. For example, I have already done my homework. The word yet is often in a negative context. For example, I haven't done my homework yet. The word never, negative. For example, I have never seen this movie. And the word ever, typically in a question. Example, have you ever eaten spicy food? For example. Then we also have the word for or since, which we use for time. For is for a general amount of time, and since is for a more specific time. Example, I have had my car for 5 years, and I have had my car since 2015. The big element of present perfect is that it focuses on the result of an action. For example, I have watched that TV show. If I use this sentence, I can give you information about the TV show. I have watched it, I know what happens, I know my favorite character, maybe my favorite episode, and I can recommend it to you if it is good, or I don't recommend it to you if it is bad. So far so good? Great. The second verb tense that we have for today is the present perfect progressive. Now the present perfect progressive, we use the auxiliary have or has, and also the auxiliary been, and then our verb with the ing. For example, I have been traveling. I have been eating very well. She has been studying more recently. Example. 2 important keywords that we often use with present perfect progressive is the idea of recently or lately. Now, as you see here at the bottom, because present perfect progressive emphasizes the action, the idea of situating this action in a general time, as in recently or lately, which are not specific, emphasizes this action. We also have the word for and the word since, which we use in a similar way to present perfect. For a general amount of time, and since for a more specific time. Example, I have been studying for 6 years. And since, I have been eating well since 2015. For example. So as I just mentioned, present perfect progressive focuses on the action, which is different from present perfect, which focuses on the result. The example that we have here, I have been watching that TV show. If we juxtapose these 2 examples together, this one here, we are not finished watching the TV show. We are still watching it. Maybe we are on episode 1, 2, or maybe 3, 4, or 5. And the idea is that we don't want any spoilers because we are still watching it. Maybe we can talk about it, but we are not finished. So, present perfect progressive focuses on the action, just present perfect simple focuses on the result. So, these were the different explanations and differences between present perfect and present perfect progressive. So here are 2 questions for you. Where have you traveled? And what book or what movie have you been reading or watching recently? As usual, if you would like to like this video and subscribe, do that if you want. You can also leave a comment if you have any other questions or other general comments or ideas of videos that you would like to see us make. Please feel free to do so. Thank you very much for being here, and we will see you in our next video. Thank you very much. Bye!